Hi everyone, this is Cindy, and today I'm going to do my film review on The Great Gatsby. The Great Gatsby is released on March 29, 1974. It is directed by Jack Keaton, and it is produced by David Merrick. The characters in this movie are basically the same as those in the book, and Jay Gatsby, acted by Robert Redford, Daisy Buchanan, acted by Mia Farrow, Tom Buchanan, acted by Bruce Stern, Myrtle Wilson, acted by Karen Black, Nick Carraway, acted by Sam Waterston, Jordan Baker, acted by Lois Chiles. The storyline in this movie is basically the same as the plot in the book, though there are some details missing. It also starts from Nick. Nick is a young man from old money family in the Midwest. After moving to Long Island, he meets his neighbor Jay Gatsby, who is a very rich yet lonely man. And he is being involved in Jay Gatsby's love life. Although Jay Gatsby seems to be very outgoing, that he organizes lavish parties every week, he is also a very romantic man and loves Daisy, his old lover, very much. When Gatsby thinks that he is getting close to his dream of being together with Daisy forever, he is killed by Wilson, who thinks that Gatsby killed his wife Myrtle. The story ends in the tragedy that Daisy did not even show up in Gatsby's funeral. First of all, I really want to express that I appreciate that the film is very faithful to the original novel, because it actually keeps a lot of plots same as those in the novel. And this is really out of my expectation because, a lot of films outside, they always add or change a lot of scenes. For Gatsby, in this movie, I don't think Gatsby is mysterious enough. For example, when people talking or gossiping about Gatsby in his parties, it seems like they know something about Gatsby, rather than they are very curious or they know nothing about Gatsby. And also, I think the movie lost the focus of The Great Gatsby, who should be the main character. And it didn't talk a lot about Gatsby's background, of how he earns his money and where did he grow up. These details are all missing. And also, his crazy love toward Daisy is not significant or strong enough. And for Daisy's in the movie, I think that the character of being stupid and selfish is not strongly resembled. Yes, it does tell some story about Daisy regretting of not being married to Gatsby, but it can't really show the feelings of Daisy wants the money very much. She wants the materialistic lifestyle. However, I very appreciate that the actress could really show the elegance of Daisy, which the audience could tell that Daisy grew up in a very rich family. And for Tom, in this movie, Tom is much nicer than I expected. I thought Tom should be much taller and much stronger, with a more powerful and sharper eye contact that can scare the audience. I think if I were the director, I would choose a man with stronger body, with a more powerful body shape, and with a more powerful eye contact that could really show the cruel character. And for Nick, at first I did not really like Sam Waterston's acting as Nick because I think Nick's shit looks much smarter. However, and when the story keeps going, I found that Sam Waterston is actually very suitable. Nick is very observant. He will keep the secrets and never show from his facial expressions. So in this movie, Sam Waterston did not really show any temper or did not have very obvious facial expressions. Karen Black is definitely my favorite actress in this movie. She could totally show how tawdry Myrtle is. She showed no elegance but only materialistic. And she showed how Myrtle loves money and how Myrtle desires to have a very luxurious way of living. For the specific scene that I can remember the most is definitely the scene about Daisy and Gatsby dating. At the same time, Tom and Myrtle were dating too. This scene actually kind of shocked me, and it actually manifests the immoral culture of the rich back to that time. Also, it can show how ironic Daisy and Tom were. Daisy cried when she knew that Tom had an affair outside, but later she also had a man outside. Same as Tom, he had Myrtle with his mistress, but when he knew that Daisy was dating another man, he got mad. And to grade this movie, I think I'll give 3 out of 5. And the parts that I like are that it is very faithful to the original novel, that it didn't really add or change a lot of plots, though there are some important details missing. And the setting was lavish and decent, that really could tell how the rich lived back to that time. And the costumes were incredible. I think the costume really fits different characters that can represent their social status and their characteristics. I really like the music because the music could really empower the ambience of the scenes that made me enjoy the movie more. However, there are some parts that I do not really like or I do not feel satisfied. The movie seems to lose the spirit of the original novel. It seems like it's just telling a love story about Gatsby and Daisy. But the important messages that the original writer wanted to convey were missing. For example, the immoral culture, the illegal business back to that time, and how the men treated women. These elements were the key points to make a successful movie. Unfortunately, in this movie, I could not really feel these values or these messages. But no matter what, I do appreciate the hard work of the actors and actresses and all the people involved in the movie making. So this is the end of my sharing, and thank you very much for watching. So bye bye.